Hello, my fellow ruffians, and welcome to Santo Ileso, a vibrant city in the American Southwest, surrounded by smoky mountains and wild cacti. But speaking of pricks, the place is also full of meathead gangs, creepy rave cults, and scary space cowboys. Don't let them put you off. This place is right for building your first criminal empire. So grab yourself a margarita. Here's the Rebel's Guide to taking over Santo Ileso. Santo Ileso is a city of culture. Live music, vibrant street art, historical tours. Unfortunately, the TripAdvisor rating is brought down by all the warring factions. First up, the Idols, a party-loving, neon-obsessed bunch of cultists who got a bit too carried away with UV paint. They'll chuck colourful fireworks to try and dazzle you. Recover quick before you get a face full of bullets. They also have twirly LED batons that act as shields during a firefight. Wait until the batteries run out to dish out some pain. Then there's Los Panteros, a gang of swole brutes with tattoos and mohawks. They'll try to clobber you with crudely made melee weapons and firebombs. If you get caught in one, roll around and scream. It'll stop hurting eventually. And finally, there's the military might of Marshall. These pillocks like to combine Wild West fashion with futuristic tech. Steer clear of their laser-sighted rifles, expect smoke bombs galore, and if you get snagged in one of their sci-fi lassos, shoot the damn thing. Take that, you stupid glowing hosepipe! Now you know what you're up against, let's talk combat. You can't go wrong with a bit of melee. Fists will do the trick, but you should never skip leg day. So if a Panteros goon is up in your space, let your toes forcefully connect with their face, like a f***ed-off kangaroo. Thwack! And there's loads of melee weapons to bludgeon people, from the trusty axe to the Smelterville slugger. And you don't want to get on the wrong side of that one. If a baddie glows purple, you can activate a takedown, a ballsy finishing move they definitely won't be walking off. The style of takedown depends on the vibe. Some of my faves include use your head, the stop, roll and pop, and the best of all, fake out, where you pretend you hurt your leg so your foe drops their guard just before you drop kick them in the face. Classic! Even he's laughing. Some peeps are too tough to take down immediately. This beefy boy has a shield, so soften him up with some lead. Spray bullets with assault rifles or SMGs, pop off headshots with a pistol, or blast them into an elegant somersault with a meaty shotgun. Then there's the minigun, the ultimate hellraiser that's probably not designed to be used in a museum full of priceless artifacts. YOLO! Equip the guns you own when visiting the weapons cache in your gaff and head to your local friendly fire store to buy new ones or upgrade your faves. Spend time customising them and you'll be the envy of every outlaw in town. You can also unlock bonkers combat skills when you level up. The Pineapple Express lets you stick a grenade down an enemy's pants and chuck them at their mates like a hot potato, while dropping a smoke screen confuzzles them while you get some distance. And if you want to feel like a f***ing Avenger, there's the Flaming Fist. Time to toast some buns! Completing challenges also unlocks perks. Passive abilities like Death Race, which lets you run faster when you're close to expiry. Leg it! Santo Ileso is bloody massive, mate. If you want to run this city, you're gonna need some transportation. This is how you'll drive when you first get here. Gentle handbraking, no pedestrians under the wheels, and the right side of the road. And this is how you'll drive a few hours in. That's the stuff. Love this journey for you. God tier parking there. Vehicles come in all shapes and sizes, from the humble hatchbacks and motorbikes to deadly diggers and massive monster trucks. If you see one you like in a parking lot, just hop in and add your fave air freshener and it's yours. No need for paperwork. Christ, you'd be doing the owner a favour if you steal that one. If you think your motor needs a makeover, why not do some customising in the garage? Change colours, add spoilers, pop some giant tacos on top. Due to your criminal life choices, you'll often end up getting chased by rival gangs or the police. If this happens, a good side swipe at full speed will send the little buggers blazing off into the nearest ditch. And if it all gets a bit much, climb on the roof where you're in a perfect position to restore the peace, shall we say. Bring an RPG and I promise no one will bother you. Ah, it's good to get a bit of me time. So, you've got wheels, skills, and a big fat arsenal. Now it's time to do business. Expand your control of Santo Ileso by building ventures, like JR's Garage for fixing up vehicles that are definitely legally obtained, or Chupacabra, a drugs operation disguised as a Mexican food outlet. From toxic waste dumping to insurance fraud, I know there's something here your mum will be proud of. There's lots of side hustles about too, like the Atcha app. Find a business owned by an enemy faction and write them a crappy review. Someone in my pillow! People believe everything they read online, so before you know it, the gangs will be swarming you. Give them something to really whinge about. Pony Express challenges will have you bowing across the city smuggling summit. If you get too close to the popo, they'll all be like, woo, woo, woo! So blast some nitrous and give them hell. Swoop around rooftops blowing up telecom company towers, ride shotgun for a friend in need. Never a dull day in this job. Oh, and there's this app called Wanted. It's like Tinder, but everyone on it has a bounty on their heads. Did I tell you about the time I started hunting a meth dealer? Found his RV, dragged it off the trailer park to torch it, as you do. Then, all of a sudden, the police turn up, and I'm zooming down the motorway with a meth lab swinging about my arse like an old bloke's testicles. Oh, you had to be there. We've reached the end of my crash course in criminality, so now go make some money and mayhem in Santo Ileso when Saints Row drops on 23rd of August for PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Stadia and PC. For more on Saints Row, stick with IGN.